the front man of one of the biggest bands of the last 2 decades. This weekend, he's your PopRocks DJ.
I'm a professional, obviously.
It's the Thanks for the Memorial Day weekend on PopRocks. Here's your host.
What is up? This is Patrick Stump. I am a singer and songwriter. You probably, if you know me at all, know from a band called Fall Out Boy, where I sing and write a lot of music. I also I'm also a composer for film and TV, which is a thing that I say when I want to be impressive, but it really just means that I write songs for some TV shows that if you have little kids, you might have seen. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about pop rock music, and the good people at Sirius XM thought I, of all people, not the guy you recognize from Fall Out Boy, the one with the hat, it would be the appropriate guy to tell you some stuff, some great music, and I just couldn't be happier about that. So, and it's Memorial Day weekend, and you're probably hanging out, and hopefully you are relaxing and you're getting some sun. I don't do that, but if it works for you, good on you. So let's kick it off. Here is a song of ours. This is Fall Out Boy with Dance Dance.
It's Patrick from Fall Out Boy. In honor of Memorial Day, PopRocks is letting me run the show.
Yeah, right?
Here's a song from the 2000s.
A bunch of other stuff, and I already told you about that. You don't need to hear that again. What you do need to hear is some fun, possibly obscure pop rock. So I, in high school, went so deep on Weezer. I was obsessed with Weezer. I'm still obsessed with Weezer, but like that was the newness moment where it was like everything was Weezer. And I spent so much time and effort and what little money I had on bootlegs. It was basically Prince bootlegs and Weezer bootlegs. And on there was a song that has since been released a bunch of times, but at the time it was this B-side. And it's probably my favorite song of theirs, and I got to see it live one time of all songs, and I was like, well, this is amazing. It's a song called You Gave Your Love to Me Softly, here on Sirius XM Pop Rock.
Ooh, what if? You know, like, what if I could?
It's our Thanks for the Memorial Day weekend on PopRocks.
All right, I hope you are having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I hope it's continuing to be a wonderful time. I'm Patrick Stump. This is Sirius XM Pop Rocks, and I was told that I'm allowed to play some stuff. I'm allowed to play some obscure stuff, and this is easily my favorite Descendants song. The Descendants are a punk band that I totally look up to, and they totally were a huge influence on bringing, pop melodies and harmonies and things like that, and pop structure into punk rock to me. That was a big thing for me, hearing them and hearing the way that they did that. And no song is better executed than probably my favorite Descendants song that is for some reason a B-side. Never on an album. I don't know why. It's brilliant. It was on the soundtrack to a movie called God Money, but it was also released as a single, like a 7-inch somewhere. It's called Lucky, and it's the Descendants here on Sirius XM Pop Rocks. So hi again, this is Patrick Stump. I'm in a band called Fall Out Boy, and this is a song of ours. I didn't get the song. I didn't understand the song. And in fact, I wrote all the parts, but I wrote them in as little unfinished thoughts. I didn't really understand how to put it together. And I was like, I don't know, I don't hear the song here. And Pete he loved it, and Jake Sinclair, who produced it, he was like, give me all those parts. Send me, I recorded my vocals and guitar stuff or whatever. He's like, send them all to me. And he, Frankensteined it all together into this song, and it suddenly made sense. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. This is a song of ours called Uma Thurman here on Sirius XM.
Celebrating Memorial Day with Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy.
Ooh, this is a great day. It's a beautiful day, right?
It's our Thanks for the Memorial Day weekend.
All right, on with more music. I keep saying I hope you're having a great time. You probably are if you're still listening. By now, I would hope that you've decided whether or not this is going well for you. But it's going great for me, guys. This is a song by a band that we got to tour with recently. By the way, I'm Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy. I sing in the band Fall Out Boy. And we just got off tour with this band, Jimmy Eat World. And they were the kindest dudes and an amazing band. And I got to hear Jimmy Eat World every night. It was the coolest thing. I got paid to tour the country and watch Jimmy Eat World. It was fantastic. And every night they played this song, and every night I was kind of warming up for our set, which was happening, moments later. And I only did it once or twice because I had a show to do. I'm a professional, obviously. But a couple times I just went out there and walked off to the side of the stage and sang along to this song because it's just such a banger. It is Jimmy Eat World with The Sweetness.
It's Patrick from Fall Out Boy. In honor of Memorial Day, PopRocks is letting me run the show.
Yeah, right?
Here's a song from the 2000s.
What is up? Still Patrick Stump, still Sirius XM, and you are still listening for some brilliant reason. I'm so grateful. And we've just been talking about music. We've been talking about pop music and rock music, and I've been giving all sorts of silly stories about music that mattered to me. And there's a song on here that I put on this list that I thought I wanted to put on because I remember distinctly when it was on the radio as a new song, and I remember it standing out so much because, again, I've talked about I'm kind of a weird nerd. I just like music. I like all kinds of music. And there was something about this guy where I was like, that guy likes all kinds of music, and I could just tell right away. And that is a guy named Lenny Kravitz. He plays all the stuff too. I don't know if you out there in Radio Land, if you know that he's this like insanely talented musician, which is a thing that I definitely took a lot of inspiration from, where I'm one of those guys that I play a lot of instruments, but I don't look anywhere near as fantastic doing it. Gotta be honest. Lenny Kravitz, come on, he's Lenny Kravitz. So, and this is a song that just knocked me out. I remember hearing it when I was, I don't remember, the early 90s when this came out. And it was amazing because it sat in with everything. So you could play it next to a Radiohead song or a Depeche Mode song, but it really stood out too. You could also play it next to like an Otis Redding song or something. And that is a song called It Ain't Over Till It's Over. What's up, guys? This is still Patrick Stump, and you are still listening to Sirius XM. And it is Memorial Day. It is sunny. Even if it's not, let's just put that it's sunny. Say it's sunny. Close your eyes and put yourself in the sun. I won't, because I will burn. But maybe you will get a nice tan. And we're going over pop rock memories and a lot of predominantly American bands here, by the way. In terms of American pop rock, there's a band that has had a profound influence on me, possibly more so than any other, mainly because of when and where I was when I heard this song in particular. I was like in 5th grade, and I was this, I don't like to get in trouble. I don't like to do the wrong thing. And this kid, we were in the middle of a group project, and he's like, hey, come here, sneak under the table with me, right? And I sneak under the table. I'm like, what's going on? And he pulls out a Walkman, which, like a tape player, and he puts these headphones on. He's like, it was totally, Back to the Future. Well, listen to this, and presses play, and I hear Basket Case by Green Day, and it was like my little mind exploded. And I've been doing this silly thing ever since. And I told them this story, and they, when we toured with them, and they were very, kind, but kind of like, yeah, sure, okay, because they've heard it a million times. But I cannot tell you how important it was to me to hear this song live, to sing it along, knowing that this was basically, how I got into modern rock music. So here it is, Green Day with Basket Case.
Do you have the time?
What is up? This is Patrick Stump. I'm still the singer of Fall Out Boy, and I am still here on Sirius XM Pop Rocks, and this has been great. This has been wonderful, hasn't it? Again, I can't see your face, so I don't know for sure, but I'm going to just put, again, just like it's a sunny day, I'm going to put out into the world that you're having a good time, because I am, anyway. So I just wanted to close out with the song that's a little on the nose. It's a little obvious for this, but I'm in a band called Fall Out Boy, and this is a song that we wrote a bunch of years ago, probably too many years ago now, that make me feel weird. But it's a song called Thanks for the Memories that I remember playing for management and the label for the first time, and I recorded it on like a boombox. So I didn't really have a real anything at the time. I didn't know how to record. I didn't have any of the gear, and I played this song, and everybody could hear through that. Everyone was like, that's something. And I was like, I don't know. I'm a glorified child, so with a microphone. So I have no idea what's good about what I do. And I'm really glad that everyone believed in this one, because now it's one of my favorite things to play every night when we go out there. Which we will be coming to Vegas for the When We Were Young festival. I'm trying to remember where else we're going to be, but I think that's our biggest thing coming up, because we just finished up the world tour, and if you didn't see it, sorry. Better luck next time. There will be a next time. Anyway, so here it is, Fall Out Boy. Thanks for the memories here on Sirius XM.